story about how an ELI student, a former ELI student, saved my mother's life. The end of last semester, the fall semester, was really, really crazy. I had lots and lots of papers to grade. I was really, I was really, really tired. I came home one night and my mother was not doing well. So I called the emergency number and the ambulance came and they took my mother and they asked me if I wanted to ride with her and I said no because I had to grab all my essays to grade. And I took them with me to the hospital. And while my mother was lying in bed waiting for the doctor, I'm checking on her, grading papers, and a woman came in, another nurse, and she looked at me and she says, "Oh, are you a teacher?" And I said, "Yes." "Where do you teach?" How was she going to know? I said, "Well, I teach at the English Language Institute at UT Arlington." "Oh, you teach at the ELI!" And she was so excited and absolutely thrilled. So it was a wonderful connection, made my mother smile, which was really nice to see. The next day when I came in, my mother was worse, and she needed a special treatment. She didn't want to do it. My mother refused. She says, "No, I don't want it. I'm scared. I do not want to do it." So the same nurse came up and talked to me. She went in to see my mother, and this is her. I don't know her real name. I call her Katie because that's her American name. And Katie finished at the ELI. Deborah Bassler was her teacher. And she continued on, UTA, graduated from the nursing program and is now working at Baylor. When she walked in the room with me and I was extremely upset, she took my mother by the hand and she said, "Mrs. Bagley, you've got to do this for your daughter." And my mother looked at her and smiled and finally said, "Okay." So this is how life comes around. And when I showed you the quote of what you do, what your future depends on what you do today, this is what you're doing now can affect your future. And you have no idea that in 5 years, what might happen and who you're going to affect. And you might see another ELI teacher or there may be someone else. So today's message, first thing is I want you to think about something you've done at the ELI that will improve your future. Next, say thank you to those who make a difference. And last, remind you that what you do today can make a difference. So when you reflect on a better future, because I think that's the motivation that you're here. You want a better future. You want a better future for yourself and for your family. So think about how did you feel on your first day of class? Was anyone, yeah, great, or were you a little bit scared? Nervous? Yeah. And I understand that. So do you feel better today?
Yeah.